Morning students. Today for class 10 we'll start with a new chapter, that is chapter 2, name is banking. Same thing, we'll do one module. Today we'll do the first module and next day we'll do another module. With that module, the first module I'll make you understand what is banking and what type of accounts we have and which formula we'll be using. And I'll do some 2 or 3 sums, okay, and on that basis I'll give you homework. Today, see what I've written: banking, the different types of bank account. These accounts you already aware of it. What are the banking accounts they have? One is saving account. The normal person, they save their money in that account only. Current account generally used for the business purposes, and a fixed deposit account. Fixed deposit means what? Suppose one lump sum amount you are keeping, after 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, what will be the amount you are giving? For fixed amount, that is not a every month you are giving this one. Now the last part, the fourth part, we are coming a recurring deposit account. Recurring means what? It is not the fixed means what? Like given 1 month or in 1 year, suppose you have to deposit 1 lakh rupees and after 5 years you want to take the maturity amount, or with that, that is, you can say that is a fixed amount, fixed deposit. But recurring is that every month you are just giving some amount of money in your account, that is only known as recurring deposit account. See, what is recurring deposit account? How to find it out? See, here we will discuss about the interest and maturity value. What is maturity value? Suppose if you are keeping 500 rupees for 1 year, clear, in a certain rate of interest, clear. Then what is the maturity? Maturity you have done in the simple interest also. That amount part, the amount part is only here is the maturity value. Suppose 500 rupees per month. In a year, how many months is there? 12 months. 12 into 500 is 6,000 rupees. Then 6,000 rupees, then you can easily find it out. Means what will be the interest rate? If it is given rate of percentage, different bank have different rate of interest, and financial institution also they have different rate. Now from here, what I have done, that see, on formula is given interest is given P into N in bracket N plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. This 100 is for R percentage, okay. This is for R percentage, that is we have written R by 100. Now we have written I equals to simple interest, P equals to money deposited per month, N is number of months which money has been deposited, and R is given rate of interest. Very easy chapter, very easy to learn the formula also. Now here we find out the what do you find out? The interest. Now from here to find out the maturity value. What is, how to find out the maturity value? See, from here what I have done, see, the maturity value on recurring deposit can be calculated by using the formula. See, I have to use that this formula first in order to find out the maturity value. Why? As because, see, in this maturity value, the interest value we have to find it out. For that purpose, we find out the interest value over here. Then we will be using in this formula only the interest value. Clear? And all the calculations are based on simple interest only. Here one question I have done. See what is given. Ravi deposited rupees 80 per month in a recurring deposit account for 6 years. Find the amount payable to him on the maturity if the rate of interest is 6% per annum. So first, in this kind of question also, first what I have told, first you write down the data. Without the data, you will not be able to solve it easily. If you do the data first, the half of the sum will be able to easily solve it. Then from here, what I have data, and the number of years is given in years. It should be N should be number of months. So for that purpose, if it is given in year, you have to convert into month only. So see, P is given what? The monthly amount, what is given? N is, I have converted into months, and rate is given. Then from here, see what is given. I equals to P into that formula I have written. I just substitute the value, see, 72 plus 1, that I have written. From here I am cancelling out. After cancelling out, see what I have done, the value is coming 1051.20. Now they have told to find out the amount payable to him on maturity, that means maturity value. See, I have written the formula over here, P into N plus I, that is 80 into 72. The value I is given from here only, taken from here only. Then final amount is coming 6811.20. Hence, the amount payable to Rajiv on maturity is rupees 6,811.20. I hope you've understood this question. Any question in the statement question, you write down the answer in statement only. One more sum we will do from the exercise. See, I've written exercise 2. That is, Saloni deposited rupees 150 per month in a bank for 8 months. It is already given in 8 months under the recurring deposit account. Now it is given under the all question given in under the recurring deposit account only. What will be the maturity value of his deposit if the rate of interest is 8% per annum? See, I have written the data. P equals to 150, N is 8, R is 8%. Now simple, see, you give the formula. In the formula, you just put the value, substitute the value what you have written in the data. Now you'll get easily that rupees is coming, what? Interest is coming 36. Now we have to find out what? Maturity value. What is maturity value? Now maturity value, you know the formula P into N plus I. Put the value AP into N is 8 and 36 I got from here only. That is 36, 1200 plus 36 is 1236. This is the final answer. Okay. I hope you have understood. I'll give 2-3 sums. Again, I'll do one more module in the next class only. Okay. Or might be I'll give you homework also. 4 sums are there. Only hardly some sums are there in this exercise only. But I'll give you the snap of the examples. You go through the examples properly. And the last important part, as we are doing the online classes, all the works I am giving, classwork and homework, after the school opens, I'll be checking each and every copy and I'll be matching with my work. I'm carrying this copy also. I'm maintaining one copy for myself also. What things I have done, and I will be telling. If anyone not doing, you do it properly on time. It is your betterment for you, I'm telling you. Okay. Don't keep your work pending. Do your work regularly. Practice the old chapters. Revise the old chapters. Any doubt, you ask in the WhatsApp group only. Okay. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Goodbye.